Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr. Paris Baker. I'm an associate professor at Gannon University, and I'm here to talk with my good friend, Dr. Ashili.
Good evening, everyone. My name is Dr.Ashili. I am a scientist by profession and currently running for trustee position in District 1 at Lone Star College, and I'm in the runoff against the incumbent.
Excellent. And we're here to learn a little bit more about you. So, my first question is tell us what you would like the people in District 1 to know about you.
I came to United States 25 years back. I did my master's and PhD and further research. So over 20 out of 25 years, I interfaced or worked in the academic settings in the US. I have two kids who actually go to CFISD schools. My son is in eighth grade, daughter is in fifth grade. She's the chatty one, and I got involved into the academic world from the governance point of view when I saw there is a lot of improvement at LSC, and I decided to get in and want to bring students first policies to LSC, Lone Star College. And I believe there is a huge opportunity there to make a difference in the community, as well as making Lone Star College a global powerhouse in education. And there is a good chance we can do that.
Hmm, those are great aspirations. What is your
Yes.
platform? How do you plan
I
on
am running
accomplishing that?
on a singular goal, Professor Baker. My goal is to Lone Star College has an enrollment of 85,000 right now. On an average, that's a number it's been staying there. I want to make it 100,000 in the next 1 decade. I want to increase the enrollment to 100,000, but how we are going to increase that number? So that is where I want to provide you some numbers, some statistics. Right now, the only 20 to 25% of students who are graduating from our ISDs, the schools from the high schools, are enrolling in Lone Star. Remaining everyone else either are going to different colleges. When I look at those numbers, what I see is a good opportunity to increase that enrollment number. How can we do that? If we put students first policies, what I mean by students first policies is provide them the education that is going to get them decent jobs and help them find jobs through career fairs and building business advisory relationships. And that is where my platform is.
Mhm. So, can one make the assumption that LCS, LSC,
Let's
excuse me, is doing that at a average level or above average level? How do you interpret or assess where the school is at now?
so let me put it in a different way.
Mhm.
So far, as you know, Professor, AI, artificial intelligence, it's been there for at least 5 years. And it is interrupting, disrupting every vertical you can imagine, all the way from HVAC to healthcare. Everywhere, artificial intelligence is interrupting. At Lone Star College, artificial intelligence is a course, it's not a degree. So
Ah,
when I talk about students first policies, that's what I mean by. What I mean by is follow the micro and macro economics of the job market and adjust your curriculum so that the students who are graduating will have an opportunity to join the workforce. And bringing that curriculum requires a lot of hard work. Curriculum expansion is a hard work, but again, that should be the force, that should be the center of any a public educational institution or even private education is as well. Education itself needs to give something to the students so that they can go and make their lives better, and that is where I see a lot of opportunity. Lone Star, I don't want to go negative, but here are the statistics. I'll put it in front of you. Their new courses they introduced over the years reduced by 78% in the last 6 years. And currently, the college has no unified way. The college admitted to me under Public Information Act that they do not have any unified way to tell who is coming to the campus to recruit the students and what kind of salaries they are offering. So when I look at from an outside, what I'm looking at is a governance failure, if you will. You have students coming in, they are going out, and the administration, neither the administration nor the governing body knows where the students are going. Are they going into the right jobs? Are we providing them the right skills to compete in this current market? The framework is missing.
Mhm.
That is one part. The second part, when it comes to the administration right now, is in public education in general, is we need to stop wasting money. Taxpayer money is hard earned money of some taxpayer. you know it is not free money. Taxpayer money is not for partying. I am sorry to say this, but what I've seen at Lone Star in the last 1 year, when I looked into the numbers, last year, I'll give you an example. The CFO stood in front of the board and said she doesn't have checks and balances across the institute, financial checks and balances I'm talking. And she wanted the board to ratify 1.3 million dollars overspent by marketing department. I want to be very clear here. The marketing department overspent by 1.3 million dollars. That is 40% of their budget, the
Wow.
department. And the CFO was in front of the board asking to ratify that money that had already been spent. And the current incumbent, Chair Stoma, said that it is a business process issue. So, and forgave and held no one accountable. So,
Mhm.
public education, when I look into around across the university, public education is having an accountability problem. We need to start there. We need to start saving money. Stop wasting money. First
Mhm.
of all, it is somebody's hard-earned money, so stop wasting money. That is 1.3 million last year. This year, someone made a mistake, and the resultant is current election fiasco. College spent over $3 million for two trustee elections and exposed. The administration spent over $3 million to Harris County. And the outcome is the runoff because they made a mistake between single member versus at large.
Mhm.
And the outcome is $3 million of taxpayers' money wasted. And now we have to do runoff. That is one part. The second part is who is responsible for this? They made a scapegoat out of a working person, a working employee. They made a scapegoat, and none of the executives, neither last time nor this time, the executives are happy. They are not getting fired. So my question is, why is there is no accountability here? The governance failure is not acceptable.
Mhm.
Simply not acceptable. This kind of failure in the governance. Had we had that $4 million, I was talking in front of the board and the public comments, citizen comments. I told them, had we had that $4 million, we could have opened a new interdisciplinary department of artificial intelligence and supported 10 faculty members for a
Wow.
long.
Question for you,
Now, as
sir.
yes, please.
Why are you so passionate about this issue?
I am passionate about education. I have kids in school right now, Professor. And where do I want to send my kids once they come to college? Lone Star is right in front of my house. Do I want them to consider Lone Star or not? At this level, I would say do not consider Lone Star. I am not considering Lone Star for my kids at this point. The reason is simple. They are not offering any courses that gives my kids an advantage.
Mm.
And it's not my personal, not only my personal belief. If you look at the numbers, only 22% of recent high school grads are joining Lone Star College.
Mm.
Why? Simply they don't have the right courses for this generation.
Gotcha. And so, as a
And that is
trustee,
where my,
how do you think you're going to
yes,
impact that curriculum?
I will be, change doesn't come overnight. I
Mhm.
am a true believer, but somebody has to start speaking. If I get elected, I will be one out of the 9 trustees, but I am going to advocate to my colleagues if I get elected that this is important, and I'm going to show the numbers, and I'm confident I can pursue my colleagues to support my agenda,
Mhm.
and not my agenda, to support everybody's agenda for the sake of the community, for the good of the community, for the good of the students. And that is where I think I can make a big difference.
That is excellent. Excellent. Last question, sir. If I am a community member, I only have one vote. I have to cast it in this runoff election. Why should I give that vote to you?
I'll give you that same answer I gave to the board as well. Whether you are Occupy Wall Street liberal or or my apologies.
You are a busy man.
Sorry, someone is calling. My apologies. So I was telling to the board whether I was talking in front of the board. I gave them an example. Whether you are Occupy Wall Street liberal or a MAGA Republican, Tea Party Republican, or a centrist, doesn't matter. American exceptionalism comes from some of the few things such as innovation, accountability, and collaboration.
Mhm.
And if you believe in American exceptionalism, please go and vote for me. That is what is missing at Lone Star College right now, and that is what I'm fighting to restore.
That is excellent. Well, that concludes our interview, and I am so happy to have this time with you, sir. My name
Thank you
again
so
is
much, Professor
Dr.
Becker.
Paris Baker, and you